4 weeks ago, we sold up everything in the UK to move to Spain, including our house and all of our possessions. If you watch our previous videos, you will see why we took this decision and how the journey has been so far. In this episode, we're going to visit the local market. We're also going to catch the train to visit our long-term rental apartment in Fuengirola, and we're going to take you along with us to the Three Kings Parade that's happening here in Benalmádena. Thank you for all your comments. I'm going to do a little section at the end of this video with some of the questions that you've asked, just explaining how I've found it so far and answering some of those questions. So this is the local market close to us in Benalmádena. It's on every Friday and you can literally get everything here. So there's jewellery stores, there's fruit and vegetable stalls, and there's lots of clothes stalls as well. Also, what I really enjoyed was the leather stalls, so you can get real leather handbags and belts and wallets. So this is just a short recording of the market. It does actually go on a long way, but obviously some of the stalls repeat themselves, so I just thought I'd just show you a short clip of it. So in my last video, if you've watched it, you will see the apartment that I went to view in Fuengirola for 1,200 euros a month, and you'll see the video where I sort of showed you the layout of the house, the apartment, sorry, and what you can get for that amount of money. It was very small, it was very cramped, and it was very dated. So this option here is a brand new build apartment. The whole thing's only just been built and a lot of it is still the rooms being renovated. The location is absolutely amazing. It's like 2 minutes walk to the beach, and then you are 10 minutes from the centre and also about 15 minutes from the train station. So it's a 2-bedroom apartment. It's got 2 bathrooms as well, but what you will see is the extra space that we've got here. So the last property that we visited had a really small balcony. Again, it was in a good location, but not as nice as this one is. Everything is brand new, and you'll see some of the furniture that's still to be put up. There's still beds to be built, there's still some ceiling fans to put in, and bits and bobs like that. So it's kind of work in progress, but it just shows you the space that you can get. And the kitchen and living room is all open plan, but the furnishings are beautiful. Everything is brand new oven and cooker, washing machine, dishwasher, and the space. You don't know if you can get the feeling of the space from this video, but it is huge. It's such a huge space that just feels more light and open than the last apartment that we viewed. So as you step out onto the balcony, you'll see how big of a space it is. It's literally a full wraparound balcony. It's wide enough to have dining tables and chairs, and it's got a little seating area. It's glass all the way around, which also enables you to take advantage of the view. A little bit of road noise, but on the other side of the balcony it was very quiet. You've got the mountains, and then obviously you've got other apartments in the neighbourhood that you can see. And the owners have said that they're going to fully kit out the whole area, so it will have dining tables and chairs and everything we need for outdoor living. And there's also the sea view, so this just shows how big the balcony is. So this apartment is slightly more expensive than the last one. However, because you've got all the amenities included, I think it's really good value for money. So I'm not really a big fan of modern apartments or properties. The plan is, when we do eventually buy, is to buy something that a lot more traditional, Spanish style. However, as we're going to be renting for a year, it's just would we offer something that's just really easy, just to move straight into. Everything's new, there's not going to be any worries about having to repair things or things breaking. The bedrooms are really good size, and you'll see shortly there's also a co-working space, and as we're all working from home, that means that we can all sort of get away from the apartment and have that separate individual space where we can just go and work and focus on what we need to do. So as you can see, as part of the facilities here at this apartment, there is a fully equipped gym. So this is something that we don't then have to go to pay to join a gym. So that's all included in the cost as well. Along with the gym, it also has an indoor pool with a steam room and a sauna, and it's also got a cinema room, although unfortunately we couldn't get into this at this time, but we have seen the photos of it, and it's also got a big outdoor pool, which I'll go and show you shortly. So this is one of the real bonuses of this apartment, is this pool space. It's really nice and it's modern, it's all brand new. You've got a smaller pool and a bigger pool there. You've got all the sunbeds if you want to just come and sit out. It just means that you've got everything. And this is going to be a really great space in the summer, just to come and chill out and to cool off after a day at work. So leaving the apartment is actually less than 2 minutes away from the beach. So you can walk down here, there's lots of bars and restaurants and cafes. It's a really good location from here because you can get away from the town centre, so it's a lot quieter, although I expect in the summer it will be busy. But you've also got the town in a 10 minutes walk, so it's a really fantastic location. So today here in Spain, it's the day before Epiphany, or also known as the Three Kings Day. We're heading off to the square now, waiting for the Three Kings to arrive. I've heard that it could get a little bit crazy, and they give out sweets to all the children. Maybe we might get some sweets.
Mira, que echéis para atrás, por favor.
So this is the cake, the Spanish traditional cake for the Three Kings Day. I hope I pronounced it correctly, as arroz con Reyes. And this is like a fruit cake, I think. It has crystallized fruits on it, and we're going to put some cream with it. The traditional one has a double layer with cream in the middle, so we're going to recreate that. Today is the eve of the Three Kings. The kings have arrived today, and we're going to do some traditional Spanish cake. So we've just cut the cake, and Alfie has managed to find one of the kings in his piece. I thought I'd just jump on and just answer some of the questions that have come through in the comments section. Thank you everybody for leaving those questions and comments and all the support you've given us so far. And I hope you're enjoying the videos. I hope you're finding them useful. On Sunday, we have got a video going live on YouTube, and it'll be a Q&A with my husband John, and that will be going through the process from start to finish of the Digital Nomad visa. And hopefully if it's something that you're thinking of doing, you'll find that really useful. But I just wanted to answer some of the questions from the comments section. So one of the questions was, what work are we doing out here in Spain? So my husband John, he works remotely, so he works for a company that's based in the UK, and they allow him to work out here in Spain, which is why we're going for that digital nomad visa. Myself, I am doing a couple of things. So I am currently studying at the Open University for a business management and Spanish language degree. I have found coming out to Spain that the Spanish language is a lot easier because you're hearing it all the time. You're able to speak and practice, whereas back in the UK I think I was struggling with it a little bit because with it being just textbook and online, you're not getting that opportunity to use it a lot. So I'm in my second year of my degree, and obviously I can do that from anywhere as well, so I'm doing that currently here in Spain. I also do some invoicing and bookkeeping for a company in the UK, and again I'm able to do that remotely out here in Spain. My son Alfie, so he's 18, he's just turned 18 when we were out here in Spain, and he's currently now left the education system, and he's set up a marketing and social media agency. He's currently supporting businesses in the UK, but he's looking to expand that across Europe as well. So he builds website, he does branding and designs, and he does social media and content for companies that are looking to outsource that. So that's our current work situation out here in Spain. Once we get the digital nomad visa, once the application has been accepted, as dependents on his visa, myself and Alfie, we can work here as well. So myself and Alfie, once we get that visa, we are able to work out here in Spain. So another question was around long-term rentals. So we're currently looking for a long-term rental, and you'll see in my previous videos and this video that's going out a couple of options that we're being to look at. This is quite a tricky process. Luckily we've got someone out here who works as a property agent, and they are currently trying to find somewhere for us. But the process of putting the digital nomad visa in is that you have to have a long-term rental agreement in place. However, the long-term rental agreement you can't apply for unless you've got a visa in place. So it's very complicated, and I guess we're lucky that we've got someone out here already that is able to sort of look around for some properties for us. We're currently just doing short-term rent or a monthly rent until we can find somewhere. So it is quite tricky out here. Rents are quite expensive depending on what area you want to be in. Eventually when we buy out here, we'll be moving inland. So there's an online website called Idealista. There's quite a few listings on there. You can just put in the area that you want to move to, and you can filter it and select long-term options only. However, I have been told on there that there's a lot of properties on there that are still listed that have been filled a long time ago, so you sort of have to go through it and just find the newest ones. And I think the best way on there is to set up your own profile, just put a little bit of information in there of what you're looking for, and then that just helps when you go directly to the agent, then you'll be able to and then they can see exactly who you are and what you're looking for. But I think it's a bit of a difficult situation at the moment. We would love to stay here where we are in Ben or Madina in this area, but we have looked and there isn't much long-term rental. I think because it's quite a holiday destination, obviously apartments, and they can all make a lot of money throughout the summer when they can charge a little bit of a higher price. So it is really difficult in this area to get a long-term rental agreement. But yeah, I'll share along our journey how it goes, and any apartments that we do go and view, and hopefully we manage to secure something at the right time, so it all aligns with our visa application. So another one of the questions was, is there an Aldi or Lidl out here? So Aldi and Lidl are out here. I haven't been yet, but my friend's coming over to visit next week and he has got transport here in Spain, so we're just using public transport at the moment, so it's not easy to get to, but he said he'll take me to Aldi and Lidl next week just so I can have a look at sort of what products they've got, what price range that it's at. I have been told that Aldi and Lidl surprisingly are expensive out here, they're not the budget chain out here in Spain. Local people have told me that the Mercadona is the best value for money, and so far I think that's what I found. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on at Aldi and Lidl. It'll be interesting to see what prices they charge there, and also to see what products they've got compared to back in the UK. So I will do a little update on that. If you've got any other questions, please let me know in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching all of our videos, and we hope you're enjoying them, and if it's something that you're thinking of doing, is moving out here to Spain, then I really hope that it's providing some valuable information for you. And if you've got any other questions, like I say, just drop them in the comments section. I've replied to more or less every comment that I've had through, and if there's any questions we can cover them in another video. And on Sunday we are putting out another video with that Q&A with John, just to go through that visa process, so I think you'll find that really helpful and really useful information. So have a great day.